Scam Alert. Joining us now is Steve Burness of the Better Business Bureau, here to take a look at the scams that are running hot ahead of the school year. So thanks for coming on.
My pleasure.
A lot of students heading back to class, Steve, but the con artists are out there. What would you say is the #1 scam you're seeing?
Identity theft among students.
Wow.
Nobody thinks about that because they don't usually have a credit card at that point and they don't have a credit history. Scam artists will try to steal their identities so they can open up a credit report in your name, or credit rather in your name, because you have no credit, so you're likely to get something.
Tell me about this fake student tax. How does that work exactly?
We're hearing a lot more from students and parents saying that the IRS is calling them, allegedly, telling them they owe a student tax. Either a student will be arrested, or they won't graduate, or they won't get their degree. So they're basically threatening you in any which way to pay some type of tax, whatever it is. The tip-off to the rip-off is the IRS, or nobody will call you out of the blue and ask for money quickly, and that's what they're doing in the situation. You got to pay tax, or you're not going to graduate. The tip-off to the rip-off, 30 minutes. You shouldn't have to buy something in 30 minutes, and that's the only thing is a pizza. Other than that, it's usually fake and fraudulent.
The last time you were on the show, you talked about scholarship scams. Are you seeing more out there now, or is that changing any?
No, more and more students are looking for additional funding for schools, and they're going all over the internet and Google searches and other search engines, and they're finding these fake scholarship organizations who are calling them and saying you guaranteed a scholarship. Nobody can guarantee you a scholarship. You have to go through the process and see if you're eligible for these money. And these companies are fraudulent in nature, and they're telling you anything you want to hear. You got to pay an advance fee, and that's the tip-off to the rip-off, is paying an advance fee to get a scholarship when they're actually, you don't have to pay an advance fee, and against federal law as well.
And then student loan forgiveness. I thought this would go away, but it doesn't go away.
It doesn't go away. It's all over the internet and on radios as well, radio advertisements where companies say they can erase your debt for student loans. Nobody can erase your debt. You've got to go through the process of doing it yourself and helping yourself in erasing that loan or paying off that loan.
And this one is just mean. Fake textbook websites.
Yes.
You spend all this money on school, and then you need books, which are expensive.
Yeah.
And then there's people out there just ripping people off.
Right.
Unbelievable.
These are scammers who create fake websites. They take legitimate pictures of the books you may need. They look on the course schedules, and they get the books for your school. It's amazing what they can do. And they put it on a fake website. They ask for your credit card information, and sometimes they steal your identity as well. So you got to make certain you check. You got to trust but verify. So you got to make certain you know who you're dealing business with, and making sure you check the report with the Better Business Bureau and their legitimate organization.
Well, thanks for coming on the show.
My pleasure.
Check out businessfirstam.com to find out where to see our entire show. And don't forget to like, follow, and share Business First AM.